Following Nigel Farage's debanking scandal with Coutts & Co., the banking establishment have been defeated, the political system is under pressure, and the corporate media are having an emotional breakdown. It's absolutely beautiful. You're going to love this video. We're going to talk about Emily Maitlis. Oh yes, Emily Maitlis, who people wonder why she was pushed out of the BBC. Because she's an idiot and her obviously biased opinion points and all the views that she has just happen to be completely irrational. She can't back them up with actual facts or reason. I don't care if your opinions are right wing or left wing. Just have some sort of evidence to back up anything that you have, or at least say this is just my opinion. But they turn their opinions into facts, right? First, let's watch Emily Maitlis defending Coutts & Co. and defending Alison Rose and attacking Nigel Farage. And we're going to come back and show you some responses and reactions to it because it's hilarious.
If you put to one side the leaking of customer confidentiality, which we probably all agree was egregious, I think the one thing we've learned from all of this is how to whip up a populist storm. Because at the heart of this is the choice by one private bank to say no to one customer who they decided was costing them too much and wasn't bringing them in enough money. They offered him another high street bank like 95% of the population use, and that wasn't good enough. And Farage made it an argument about free speech, about liberty, about censorship, when it wasn't. No one was shutting him down. No one was stopping him from banking. No one was calling him names. They simply waited until he'd paid off a mortgage, having decided ahead of time that they would call it quits at that point. And this isn't a public utility. It's not electricity. It's a posh, private bank. It's in the name. Yet the power of the populist somehow is to turn utter entitlement into victimhood. And that is quite the move.
Look at that smug face, that little smile. I'm so intelligent and academic and liberal. You guys are just freaking out over nothing. Everything she said was completely wrong and illogical, and I'm going to explain why. Obviously, you've noticed anything she said in regards to saying this was just about the Nigel Farage thing, and nobody cancelled him. Yes, cancellation is a thing, and now it's coming back, and essentially the backfire on the establishment is very obvious. But do not see this victory as the end goal. This is not the end game, essentially, because we are going to get hit back by the establishment. They're going to come for us with the anti-free speech legislations, with the Get Online Harms Bill, and coming out for our private data. And you have to protect your privacy, especially online. And the way I do it, I protect my online privacy by using Atlas VPN. Just a quick shout out to Atlas VPN. They have a limited summer deal, 85% off, £1.50 a month, on top of it 3 months extra. Find the link in the description. We're going to explain that more later during the video. First, let's talk about the reaction, right? Let's talk about Lawrence Fox, who said, save this video and send it to Emily Maitlis when she's quite rightly appalled that she can't buy food or access basic services. Free speech is defending the speech of those you disagree with the most. Moronic lack of self-awareness. Absolutely spot on by Lawrence Fox. Those who are in favor of cancel culture, those who are in favor of more tyranny and control freak policies like programmable digital currencies, or basically the government knowing your data, they're going to come for them as well. It's like Turkey voting for Christmas. The LGBT community is saying LGBT for Hamas and Hezbollah, for Gaza. You do realize you go to Gaza, you're not going to come back alive. So that's that. Got Buff Turner from GB News saying, surely Emily Maitlis must have said this before Coutts' dossier was released. Surely. But it wasn't, by the way. Because that was unequivocal in its condemnation of not only his politics, but also his character and the company he kept. And that was not about profit. The slightly sneery tone and the general public is uncomfortable. Absolutely spot on. This was not about Nigel Farage. It was also about hundreds and thousands of others who have been cancelled. That's why Farage is now launching a new campaign on his GB News show and also over the last couple of days, he's interviewed so many ordinary people, business people who have been cancelled by these banks. So Emily Maitlis, you do not know what you're talking about. You need to go and actually learn about what's going on in the country rather than in your own Westminster bubble, because you are completely out of touch. Alan Miller from the Together Association said, let's put, oh yeah, the quote that she said, let's put to one side the legal matter. Let's also pretend it's no big thing to have your account shut because of what your views are. And then he said, it's quite breathtaking and really speaks volumes. Spot on. I mean, why is she going around saying, for example, this part of it doesn't really matter? Being cancelled or the legal issues aside, sharing your private, confidential information of a private client with the BBC, don't worry about all that. It's only Nigel Farage. It doesn't matter. Again, they're absolutely stupid. They will come for all of you. You are creating, you're literally Frankenstein, you're creating a monster. That's always what's happened. With any revolutionary movement, that's always what happened. But again, they don't understand it. You think that today you're creating mechanisms to protect your own entities and your own values, your woke ideas. You do realize that one day the same militant, animalistic, wokey people are going to come for you as well. Same thing with Joe Biden. He backed them in the 2020 election. He became president. And since then, you got the hard left going after Joe Biden. So stupid. But I don't really care about the actual ideologies. It's important, but the ideologues. I care about actual legislations and policies, what they're doing to us. As I said, the digital currencies that can be programmed by Bank of England and the government, controlling you, telling you how you can spend your money and on what if things go wrong in the name of national security. Getting access to your data, especially online, because of national security, we're going to have to find out what you're up to. And if you've got nothing to hide, you don't have to worry about it. Well, I will worry about it because I don't trust the government. I don't trust bureaucrats. We have you guys to tell us what to do. I don't even trust corporations with their marketing tactics to steal our data and have a lot of people, including companies like Twitter before Elon Musk, and now you have Meta with Facebook and Instagram, and Mark Zuckerberg being a control freak. You have to protect your data. As I said, the best thing you can do is use Atlas VPN, a great partner of this channel, and I want to support them because they are up against a lot of the massive corporations. And for those who are concerned about not really focusing on the VPNs, because you've been hearing the word VPN for years and years, but a lot of people are still reluctant to use it. What's the point? You can be a technophobe and you can use it. You can actually just click one button, download it, one button, all your devices, unlimited devices will be protected, and it has full email protection. You can compare on this graph Atlas VPN compared to all the other traditional VPN companies. It does more. It's got a full-on ad blocker. It completely hides your identity and your location, and the price is extremely affordable. Only £1.50 a month on top of 3 months extra. Get this summer deal. It's very limited, 85% off. The link is in the description. I'm Mahyar Tousi, and we are the media.